Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it, number one, is that I help people to realize that what they consider to be their soul is the Spirit of God that lives inside of you. And as long as you take claim to that, people, own that, then you become God, and therefore you can co-create with God. Number two, people, is that I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating 1,000,000 millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to let no one hold you back from your goals and dreams, man. Now, the biggest culprit in that most of the time is yourself. You know, it really is that, we a lot of time find ourselves want to go back to what's comfortable, what's normal, what we used to. And you have to realize that in order for you to accomplish your new goals and dreams, you have to break free from those bondage, man, and be willing to do the new things, because the old way is not going to get you the new things. You have to be willing to change, try something new, do something new in order to get new results, people. So it's like you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order for you to grow, And a lot of times is that, we shrink ourselves or dim our light because we want the people that we love to feel comfortable. But what you have to realize, people, is that at the end of the day, above all things, man, you must choose to put God first in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds illogical, but I'm telling you, if you choose to put God first and put God's will first, everything else will fall in line. It's a lot easier said than done, though, because obviously, the people we love and care for, we want to make sure they feel good and feel protected and feel all those different things, But it's like if God is calling you to the world, you can't play that small game anymore, man. You have to expand yourself to do what God is telling you to do, whatever that is. Traveling the world, whatever that is, people, you have to be willing to make those moves, man, no matter how uncomfortable it make you feel or make the people that you love around you feel, because obviously it's new for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm challenging you today, people, to stop playing a small game in life, man, and realize that right now is showtime for us to go out here and do what we need to do, man, to do God's will, fulfill on God's promise for this world, especially people in the collective, We've been doing a lot of work in isolation for years, but this is no longer the period for isolation, people. This is the period where we must step out and share God's blessing that He's bestowed upon us with the entire world. And you can't do that in isolation, you know what I'm saying? This is the time that God is using us to really be the example for the entire world. And it's like we have to step up to the plate, people, and make that happen, man, whatever the hell that looks like. And it's like also you got to have the confidence to know that, look, man, even though I don't know exactly what's to come, I know it's whatever the hell it is. It's huge, it's big, it's gigantic. You know what I mean? It's something that I've never seen or experienced before, and I believe and know confidently, because I can feel it, that it's bigger than any and everything I've ever done in my entire life. As big as I see it, what I receive in the spirit is that this is a whole lot bigger and more impactful than I can even imagine. And I believe it's the same for you, people, for those of you that's out here as part of this collective that's doing the work of God out here, man. So I'm challenging you today, people, to just choose to trust, number one, that God knows what He's doing better than we do. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit of God inside of you knows everything, man. He's all knowing, all seeing, all understanding. And He don't think logically like we do, people. So I want you to trust the Spirit of God to be your guide. And even though things will be very uncomfortable for yourself, the people you love, your family, whoever, is that you have to trust the process, man, and just know that everything will work out better for everybody in the end. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to step out on faith, man, and choose to trust God as this new chapter come in your life, you know? Because this is indeed the season of harvest. It is our abundance season, but you can't receive the abundance if you continue to do the small things you've been doing. You know, it's like you can't plant a small, you know, it's like you can't, you get the idea, people. My point is this: you have never experienced this before, so you don't know what to expect. Have an open mind, trust God, go for it all, go for the gusto, man, and just be willing to adapt and relate and do whatever is necessary along the way. Be willing to learn as you go, people. Just trust and know that God have our best interests at heart, man, and He knows best way better than we do, you know, and just go for it, man. I just want you to expand on yourself. Anyways, people, shout out to my co-creators, man, of Heaven and Earth International. This is the segment here where, as the collective, I recognize these people as people that are helping to create heaven on earth. And the way we do it, people, is by using energy. We are intentionally injecting every single day into this universe nothing but positivity. We are choosing to inspire and motivate people. We are looking to share love and compassion towards humanity and other people. We are looking on developing ourselves because we understand that everything starts within us. We have to fix ourselves, and as we develop ourselves, I want to say fix, but as you develop yourself, the people around us, it's inspiring and motivating them to go ahead and start developing themselves also. And next thing you know, as you look around, you have so many developed and healed people right around you. Because the big part of self-development, people, to be honest with you, is mostly healing. That's really what it is. As you face your demons, you face your shadow, man. You know, you look at all the stuff that make you feel guilt and shame. As you face those things head on, people, then what's happening is that literally you're healing. You are healing the traumas of your past. You're breaking the grip hold of the matrix over your life. You are becoming freer and freer, people, as you face your demons, man, head on, you know. And also you're mastering and developing the skill of an alchemist, because you're learning how to take the things that are most vulnerable to you and turn them into your strengths. People, that is a priceless asset to have as a skill. And that's what you're developing, people, as you go on this journey. For people that's part of this collective, obviously the benefits we get is things that money can't buy. We receive the benefit from God of peace, love, genuine love. We receive joy, man, where you're happy inside internally in spite of what's happening around you, you know. And of course, blessings and favors naturally is your portion, and God's protection over your life, where you're naturally protected, man. Whether you see it or not, just know that your ancestors, this universe, and the Spirit of God have a protection over people that's a part of this collective, because again, we're here to do God's work. We are God's soldier, man. I am God's general out here. You feel me? And that's why I'm here leading the world, man. I am here leading heaven on earth because I am God's greatest warrior. And everybody have their role. You will identify and learn what your role is. You know what I'm saying? But just realize, man, that to receive these benefits, there's 3 requirements. Number 1 is that you must believe that the Spirit of God lives inside of you. And once you believe that, people, and you accept the fact that you are God, then God can use you. He can co-create this world with you. Number 2 is that, yes, you need to follow my page, watch my videos daily, because there's always downloads in there that you can benefit from. And number 3, people, is understanding that for this heaven on earth that we are creating, the currency is truth, is authenticity. Therefore, the 3rd requirement is that you need to start doing videos, man. Grab your phone, videotape yourself speaking your truth, and share it with the world, because as you do that, people, realize that you're the cause and the matter in a lot of people's lives, and that you're truly blessing people, man. As they hear your whatever you're sharing, it's healing people, it's blessing people. People's blessings are tied to you. I want you to understand that. Anyways, people, that's that. Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. You know, one of the things I've been seeing a lot lately, man, out of Jamaica from a lot of different content creators, you know, they're pushing this agenda to bring back Jamaican airline or choose Jamaica airline or whatever the heck you want to call it. Here's my thing, man, especially to the government. I mean, again, I already said my piece on this, but I'll say it again. We had Air Jamaica for 43 years, and we lost 42 of those years. That was like a freaking, it was like a pit that just kept taking money from the government year after year to cover losses. So I'm not opposed to eventually at some point where we get back Air Jamaica or some other Jamaican airline, but it's like on what terms? If you ask me, the only way I see this being viable anywhere in the short term is if we actually partner with companies that are very, run very successful airline, which to be honest with you, they ain't many. I mean, why do you think a lot of these airline merges or go out of business? United and American Airlines, they merged not out of convenience, but for survival. There's companies that are on the brink of collapse all the time, whether it's JetBlue, Spirit, or any other ones that have gone out of business, people. My point is this: it is a very tough business to run. And if you're going to do a business, it's like, why go in business to struggle? That don't make sense. So it's like, it's either, the only way I see this being viable is if Jamaica get a management company that would actually help to manage the business successfully so that it can be prosperous. If it's not that, then it's like, where's the money going to come from, and who is going to ensure that the business is definitely profitable? So that's the only way I see it, man, is if we have a company, just like how we have people that run our airport, also run our Kingston port. Those are companies that we partner up with to bring the expertise, to bring the experience, the skill, and the resources to pay for these things, because it ain't cheap running the airline. So it's like, these are factors that we got to consider, man, and let's not make haste decisions. Only thing I care about, people, is people's financial prosperity, man, and the betterment of local people. I understand the airline give people clout and brand and all of that stuff, and listen, man, I don't care about none of that, man. What I care about is just making sure that the everyday people of Jamaica is having the best quality of life. They can afford housing, afford decent transportation, whether it's public or otherwise, and to live a good quality of life. That's all I care about, So I'm not opposed to it, but it's got to be a plan that makes sense financial wise. Anyways, people, that's that. My declarations over your life: number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God inside you will continue to lead you, shape you, mold you, and guide you, man, to be the greatest version of yourself that you could possibly be. People, I really do believe in you guys, man. I believe in your potential. I believe in greatness in your life. I just need for you to start to believe that in yourself, man, and get busy doing the work every single day. No matter what's going on, as long as you're breathing, man, be grateful for that and get busy growing, people. Anyways, man, have a good day. We'll talk tomorrow.